Hey guys, welcome back. So today I really wanted to do like a little mini quick review and swatches on the brand new Urban Decay Moondust Palette. I just got this in the mail yesterday and I absolutely think it's beautiful. It comes in the packaging like this, and then they list all the different shades and the information about each color on the back, and you open it up and this is what the packaging looks like. It's kind of like a black and white glitter, has a little bit of like a rough texture to it, and then the mirrored cut in of the Moondust. And I love that this isn't a huge clunky palette, so this is something that I could take with me when I travel, which I really like that aspect of it, because sometimes, God bless them, but Urban Decay can get kind of excessive with their packaging to where you never want to travel with it. So I love that this is travel friendly. And then you open it up. I don't want to blind you with this mirror, I'm very sorry, but it's a huge mirror. And then you have 8 eyeshadows in here. And I did a little bit of research on these because I didn't own any of their like single shades of the Moondust eyeshadows. But their original Moondust eyeshadows retail for $21 and they're 0.05 ounces, whereas this is 0.02 ounces, so a little less than half of the original single shades, but this whole palette is $49. And then if you were to get it on a sale or coupon or something like that, it would be even cheaper than that. And so it's a much better value than buying them in the single form. And I personally prefer having more variety versus the amount of product in a pan, if that makes any sense. Like, I'd rather have more colors to pick from. So these eyeshadows are kind of a very different formulation from anything that I have. I thought that they were similar to the foiled eyeshadows when I was just reading about them, but they are different. And I will swatch a foiled eyeshadow next to one of these to kind of show you the comparison of them. They have kind of like a, I don't know how to describe it. Like, they have a glitter to it, but it's not like the typical glitter that you would put on with a, mixing medium or glitter glue. Like, it's really like a soft, but it's more than a metallic, it's more than a shimmer. It's really beautiful, and it has a gorgeous amount of sparkle to it. I actually did a whole look and I used every single one of these shadows on my eyes, and I did film the look that I have on right now, and I'll probably try to upload that on Thursday or in a few days from now if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, I loved how they performed. And yeah, I'll go ahead and bring you guys in a little bit closer so you guys can see the swatches. So we are now super up close and personal, and I will give you a little close-up view of the palette right here. That is it right there. It's so beautiful. And then we'll go ahead and go into some swatches. The first shade, which is kind of like a light peachy shade, is that one on my pinky. It's called Spectre. And then it's just swatched right there. And then the next shade is Element right there. And it's like a hot pink with a gold metallic like shimmer glitter in it. That is that shade right there. And then you have Magnetic right there, which is a purple with blue sparkle. So that is that one right there. So beautiful. And then the fourth one, and one of my favorites, is this shade right here, which is Light Year. And this one is a vivid saturated green. Gorgeous. So, so beautiful. Next, we have a Graphite right here, which is a black with multicolored sparkle. Really beautiful. That is Graphite. And then the next shade is Lithium right there. And this is a brown with iridescent 3D sparkle. This is another one of my very favorite shades. This one looked really good like in the crease with Element to kind of blend out some of those other colors, and I think this is going to be a favorite of a lot of people. It's really beautiful. And then you have Vega right there, which is a bright blue with tonal sparkle. I used this on my lower lash line absolutely gorgeous. So there is that gorgeous blue shade right there. So, so pretty. The last shade is Galaxy, which is that shade right there. And it's a smoky blue-gray with iridescent 3D sparkle. And this was another one of my very favorite ones. And I think this is kind of a unique shade and honestly kind of the star of the show right there. That is Galaxy. So the only one out of these 8 shades that I'd consider not super pigmented would be Spectre, but when I used it on my inner corner highlight, it was really beautiful. And what is nice is you can do a complete look just using this palette. I mean, it's going to be a shimmery look, but you can do it and you have like an inner corner highlight that's not over the top. But yeah, it's really beautiful. So those are all the swatches right there. I also wanted to show some swatches of the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows next to these, and the foiled eyeshadows retail for like $10 each, but you can get those like in kits and stuff like that, and you can get them a little bit cheaper. And I kind of wanted to show you the comparison for those of you that might be interested. This is Makeup Geek Houdini right there. Houdini's this one down here, the bottom one. And it doesn't have like the glitter so much, but it's still really metallic and has that gorgeous finish. And then another shade I'm gonna go ahead and swatch for you is Makeup Geek High Wire right there. This one's obviously a lot more like, I don't know, wet, like foiled metallic. Doesn't necessarily have that shimmer or sparkle at all. So that's gonna kind of, if you were curious how these compared to the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows, I would say the Makeup Geek foiled ones are absolutely gorgeous, but they don't necessarily have, or the shades that I have, don't necessarily have the dimensional like glitter. And I know they don't want us to use the word glitter so much with this, but they don't have that like sparkle as much, but they have the gorgeous like foiled look. So anyway, I hope that was helpful for any of you guys that were kind of wondering. So that kind of concludes my thoughts on the Urban Decay Moondust Palette. If you guys have any questions or if I forgot to cover something or anything like that, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. I always try to respond to you guys' comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. I will be uploading this makeup look hopefully within the next few days or so, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.